How to destroy an enemy without fighting. Having an enemy can stir up powerful emotions, anger, frustration, even a desire for revenge. When someone in your life knows exactly how to get under your skin, you'll want to fight back. However, the most effective way to deal with an enemy isn't to stoop to their level, but to rise above their pettiness and take control of the situation with dignity. In this article, we'll explore the best strategies for defeating an enemy without engaging in direct conflict. These approaches allow you to maintain your integrity and composure while undermining your opponent's influence. 1. Stay calm. One of the most powerful tools you have is the ability to stay calm. Enemies often seek to provoke you, hoping to elicit an emotional response they can exploit. By staying calm, you don't give them the satisfaction of seeing you upset, and you remain in control of the situation. When your enemy tries to provoke you, take a few deep breaths, count to 10, or retreat to your peaceful place. The goal is to maintain a calm exterior, regardless of how you feel inside. This doesn't mean suppressing your emotions. It means controlling them in a way that doesn't give your enemy the upper hand. For example, if you're in a professional setting and a coworker tries to put you down, stay calm and respond calmly. This will not only diffuse the situation, but it will also make you appear more competent and confident. Calmness is power, and when you master it, you send a clear message that your enemy has no power over you. 2. Assert your boundaries. While staying calm is important, asserting your boundaries is equally important. Ignoring a bully or a foe often signals that their behavior is acceptable. Instead, calmly and confidently tell them to back off. This doesn't mean getting into a verbal fight. It's about setting clear, non-negotiable boundaries. You can say something like, "That's unacceptable," or "I won't stand to be talked to that way." Keep your tone neutral and your language unemotional. The key is to convey that their actions crossed a line without triggering the reaction they expect. If someone lies about you or tries to ruin your reputation, correct them with the truth. For example, if a coworker blames you for a failed project, respond with, "Actually, that's not true. I turned in my assignment on time, as you can see from the timestamp of this email." By calmly presenting the evidence, you protect your reputation without having to resort to emotional confrontation. 3. Use eye contact as a psychological tool. Eye contact is a subtle but powerful psychological tool. When you make direct eye contact with your adversary, you demonstrate confidence and assertiveness. This can take them by surprise, causing them to think twice about their actions. The next time someone tries to intimidate you, hold their gaze. A calm, confident look can convey that you are not easily swayed. If you can smile slightly or appear calm while maintaining eye contact, it is even more effective. This shows that you are in control and do not mind their attempts to confuse you. This tactic is especially useful in situations where someone is trying to provoke you. Instead of reacting with anger or frustration, look them in the eye and remain calm. This sudden reaction can catch them off guard and shift the power dynamic in your favor. 4. Strengthen your support network. Defeating an enemy alone can be difficult. The ancient Chinese military strategist Sun Tzu emphasized the importance of strength in numbers. Surrounding yourself with trusted allies can make a significant difference in how you deal with your enemy. Talk to friends, family members, or colleagues you trust about what is going on. If others are also dealing with the same enemy, consider teaming up. A united front is often more intimidating and may cause your enemy to reconsider their actions. For example, if you are dealing with a bully at work or school, find others who are affected by the same person. You can confront the bully together or report their behavior to your superiors as a group. Bullies thrive on isolation, so showing them that you have a strong support network can be an effective deterrent. 5. Document and report bullying behavior. Documenting is an important step in holding your adversary accountable for their actions. If you are dealing with harassment, bullying, or defamation, keep detailed records of every incident. This includes saving emails, text messages, and any other evidence that supports your case. The more documentation you have, the stronger your case will be if you need to escalate the issue. When you have enough evidence, report the behavior to someone who can take action. In a work setting, this might be your boss or HR. If the situation occurs in another setting, such as school or social media, report it to the relevant authorities. For example, if a coworker is spreading rumors about you, document any false statements they make. When you have a significant amount of evidence, present it to your supervisor or HR in a calm and professional manner. The goal is to resolve the issue formally, without engaging in personal attacks or emotional outbursts. 6. Focus on your own success. One of the most effective ways to overcome your enemies is to focus on your own success. When you excel in your endeavors, your enemies' attempts to bring you down seem trivial in comparison. Success not only boosts your confidence, but it also reduces the power your enemies have over you. Focus on your goals, work hard, and let your accomplishments speak for themselves. As you rise, your enemies will struggle to keep up, and their attempts to sabotage you will become increasingly desperate. In many cases, your success is the best revenge. As you grow, it becomes clear that their attempts to harm you have failed. Realizing this can be incredibly frustrating for your enemies, who may eventually give up trying to bring you down. 7. Build yourself up, not tear them down. One of the most effective ways to deal with an enemy is to focus on improving yourself rather than trying to tear them down. When you invest in becoming the best version of yourself, you not only improve your life, but you also show your enemy that their efforts to hurt you are futile. The ultimate frustration for an enemy is to see you happy, successful, and thriving, even though they tried to drag you down. Instead of engaging in a tit-for-tat fight, direct your energy inward. Prioritize self-care. Engage in activities that make you feel good about yourself. Whether it's exercise, a hobby, or simply taking time to relax, self-care will strengthen your mental and emotional resilience. Surround yourself with positive people. Spend time with friends and others who uplift and support you. Surrounding yourself with positive influencers will boost your self-esteem and lessen the impact of negativity. Recognize your strengths. Make a list of your strengths and positive qualities. Reflecting on what makes you unique and capable will help strengthen your sense of self-worth. Empower yourself. Use mantras or affirmations to boost your confidence. Repeating phrases like, "I am fierce, I am strong, I am unstoppable," can help you maintain a positive mindset. By focusing on your own growth and happiness, you make the efforts of your enemies irrelevant. They may try to tear you down, but by building yourself up, you become immune to their negativity. 8. Look for the positive side of a situation. Sometimes, the best defense against an enemy is an attitude adjustment. Changing your perspective can change the way you see your adversary and the situation itself. Instead of focusing on their negativity, try to find something positive that can promote your growth or success. Consider these approaches. Reassess their role in your life. Ask yourself if this is someone whose opinion really matters. If not, brush aside their negativity and focus on what matters to you. Use their hatred as motivation. If your adversary constantly tries to bring you down, let their efforts inspire you to work harder and achieve more. Turning their negativity into motivation for your success can be incredibly powerful. Learn from their behavior. If your adversary is being destructive, use it as a reminder of what not to do. Their actions can serve as valuable lessons about how you want to live your life, reinforcing your commitment to positive behavior. By choosing to look at the positive side of a situation, you take control of your narrative. Your enemies may try to bring you down, but your perspective and resilience can turn the situation to your advantage. 9. Determine if they are truly your enemy. Before labeling someone as your enemy, it is important to consider whether they're truly an enemy. Sometimes misunderstandings, poor communication, or differing perspectives can lead to unnecessary conflict. To avoid this, take a step back and critically assess the situation. Evaluate their criticism. Is the criticism they're giving constructive or outright destructive? Constructive criticism, even when harsh, is intended to help you grow, whereas destructive criticism is intended to tear you down. Evaluate their response. When you express your displeasure with their behavior, do they apologize and try to change, or do they brush off your feelings and move on? Someone who brushes off your concerns is more likely to be an enemy. Consider their actions. Are they actively trying to harm you, or do they simply dislike you? Disliking someone doesn't automatically make them an enemy. It's the intention to harm that crosses the line. It is important to realize that disagreement or dislike does not necessarily mean that someone is your enemy. You can live peacefully with people who do not share your views or who may not be your biggest fans. Conflict becomes a problem when it involves intentional attempts to hurt you. By taking the time to analyze the situation, you will avoid unnecessary conflict and ensure that your energy is directed only at those who truly pose a threat to your well-being. To navigate the complexities of dealing with enemies, you need wisdom, self-control, and strategic thinking. Instead of engaging in direct conflict, focus on maintaining your integrity and inner peace. By staying calm, asserting your boundaries, and using psychological tools like eye contact, you can effectively neutralize your enemies without lowering yourself to their level. Strengthening your support network and documenting any negative behavior will protect you from harm, while focusing on your own success and personal growth will help you rise above their pettiness. Remember, true victory over your enemies comes not from defeating them, but from making their efforts irrelevant. By building yourself up, finding the positive in every situation, and carefully assessing whether someone is truly your enemy, you will empower yourself to thrive in any environment. Ultimately, it is your growth, happiness, and success that will overshadow any attempt to tear you down. Thank you for watching our videos. It is a source of motivation to help us share more good videos about life values. Please like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any videos.